What's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Dom and I'm back with the video. These honestly, I'm gonna change my video scheme up, y'all. These are gonna be like me going over news and me just talking about basically like what's happened recently. Like probably like a daily or like a 2-day or a 3-day news checkup, if that makes sense. Like every 3 days or every 2 days or every day, I'm gonna basically catch y'all up on the news and give y'all my thoughts. You know what I mean? So first, and there for like on June 24th. Um, this is just a picture of Aaron Rodgers, but I just wanted to talk about Aaron Rodgers and how he got traded to Pittsburgh for 1 year. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I do like that pickup for Pittsburgh. Only because it says down here he's a Super Bowl champion and a 4 times MVP. He's a what also is he's a veteran. So the backup quarterback for Pittsburgh, whoever that is, the backup quarterback for Pittsburgh gets working. You know what I mean? And we could look up Aaron Rodgers' stats just to see how good he did last year. And he hasn't shown signs of really falling off. I mean, he's got 3,800 yards. And he was injured here. Everybody knows the first play. But 3,800 yards, he really hasn't shown signs of him, like, falling off. I mean, like, what? In his best year, he had 44, 42? No. I just seen 45, I thought. 46 on the Packers right here, which is 200 yards more than 44, 42, which is 2018. Yeah, he's 600 yards off, but you know what I mean? He's old, bro. He's what? How old is Aaron Rodgers? Let's see his age. Aaron Rodgers is 41 years old, and he's still putting in work. You know what I mean? Like, not to compare him to Tom Brady, but, like, I don't know if Tom Brady was even doing that at that age, 41. Let's see. Tom Brady's stats at his end of the year. Like, oh, shit. Yeah, nah, never mind. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is still a good pickup for these quarterbacks. He would start on any other team. Not any other team, but y'all know what I mean. Like, he's good, especially for the backup. Like, that's a good pick for Pittsburgh. They got him for 1 year, though, which honestly didn't make sense to me, but I think this is Aaron Rodgers last year. I don't think he wants to get thrown around and fucking just thrown around and, you know what I mean, and just thrown on different teams every year. You know, they're 41 years old. This is last year. The Steelers also got DK Metcalf, which is a good pickup. And speaking of DK Metcalf, this just happened, I believe, yesterday. The Dolphins have agreed to trade CJ. So who won the trade? Let me just get to this work. The Dolphins have agreed to trade Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, and the 7th round pick to the Pittsburgh in exchange for Minka and a 5th round pick, which 5th round and 7th round, not trying to shit on any 5th round or 7th round player, but they really aren't going to start or mean anything to a team. So those are really just shit trades. But my opinion on this, I mean, I like Jalen Ramsey, and I really didn't watch much Jonnu Smith last year, so I really don't know much about him. But he had 800 yards last year. I mean, he's improving every year, which is good. But he's been thrown on 5 different teams now. So it's like, you know what I mean? Only giving you 800 yards a season. What is, just to compare him, what is George Kittle giving? Okay, that's not okay. Then yeah, he's not that bad. Let's go Travis. I mean, yeah, I mean, no, I thought tight ends had more yards. No, Jonnu Smith is a great pickup for the Steelers. He gets 10 yards a catch. He had 8 touchdowns, which is a lot of touchdowns for a tight end. Compared to George Kittle, which is like the best tight end in the league right now, also had 8, so he wasn't that bad. And what team was he on? He was on the hurt Dolphins team too. Sorry, y'all, my face cam keeps skipping out. I don't know why it does that, but it's gonna skip out. He was on a hurt Dolphins team too, which isn't, you know what I mean, which isn't crazy. And Jalen Ramsey, you know, that's one of my favorite players in the league. I feel like even if he isn't his best at his best, he still is gonna provide for the young bucks like Joey Porter and those DBs, you know what I mean, that they have. I think it was a good trade, but I think trading Minka was where they fucked up, only because Minka was the heart of that defense. Like, Minka's, like, DB cornerback safety rating was was good. Like, he was really good. Like, you could have put him in the top 5 of the league, maybe some top 3s. But Minka was good. I feel like giving up Minka wasn't smart because, like I said, he was the heart of the team. Like, he was damn near the captain. I mean, you got TJ and you got Patrick, but like for like the secondary group, Minka was definitely the heart of the team. If they could have gave up some other shit, you know what I mean? Maybe an offensive player or a defensive player, something other than Minka. You know what I mean? That would have been a fucking great trade. But honestly, man, I say this is an equal trade. You know, Jonnu Smith, we got Pat Fryermuth. I mean, Patty's good. Pat Fryermuth's been good, but Jonnu's more of a like get around type of tight end. Like, I kind of compare Pat Fryermuth and Jonnu to like the tight ends on the fucking Ravens. Mark Andrews and, you know, Lively, I believe, or I forget, you don't know what I'm trying to say. The tight ends on the Ravens, I forgot the dude's name, but yeah, them two. I mean, it's not the 100% comparison, but I feel like, you know, it's a good comparison. I think it was a good pickup. And then last but not least, we picked up Darren Waller. They traded Jonnu. I'm done talking about Aaron Rodgers now, y'all. They traded Jonnu Smith basically for Darren Waller. Now, I don't think the Dolphins should have did that. Only because you could have picked up so many other tight ends other than a retired tight end. I mean, I seen on TikTok that he's going through relationship problems and he's a rapper. I mean, that has nothing against him in his game of football at all. But it's just like, damn, like he retired. Like, where was he at? What was he doing his last years though? I mean, he didn't play football last year, I don't believe. What was he doing his last Okay, that's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that good. 1 touchdown. If he can produce and give you at least 700 yards, 800 yards, yeah, it's a good pickup. But at the same time, like, Darren Waller's older. They should have tried to pick up a younger tight end that had work. You know what I mean? I heard the Raiders tight end was good. The backup tight end, not Brock Bowers, but the backup tight end was good. I feel like they should have never. I mean, for a 6th round pick, that ain't shit at all. I mean, you did low key get a steal. But I think they should look for a tight end moving forward. I don't think they should just stick to Darren Waller. And that's honestly my take on that. I mean, if you guys have your takes, you know, I'm open to hear them. I'm open to listen. I mean, I know a lot about football, but I'm trying to get even more into it. There's really nobody. Honestly, it's a steal. Didn't he retire? I thought he retired. This makes no sense. Waller announced last year he was stepping away from the NFL. Has he had a chance of heart now? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, I can't be mad at it. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's a little crazy. And then Gronk, he said, who won the trade? On this trade, y'all, we're back to this. Let me read this out loud. It's tough to declare a winner. The Dolphins trade. The Steelers got Jalen Ramsey, a top-tier corner, which is true, and a Pro Bowl tight end, boosting the 2025 roster. Ramsey, elite skills, and Smith with their offensive make, they're stronger now. However, the Dolphins landed Mika for a younger versatile. Yes. A captain and Ramsey's big contract is a risk for Pittsburgh, while Miami avoids it. Depends on whether you value immediate impact or future potential. Now, I like how he put that. Immediate impact or future potential. That's well said by Gronk. If I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like the Steelers need an immediate impact. You know what I mean? Because they can't hold on to Minka and win anything. You know what I mean? Like, Mike Tomlin keeps falling short. You know, he has to, like, they're not gonna fire him, but he has to, like, come on, you gotta start winning now. I feel like for both teams, honestly, it was a good trade. I mean, the Steelers need immediate impact, but at the same time, like, I feel like the Dolphins are low-key trying to rebuild. You know what I mean? They're trying to win a Super Bowl. They got fucking players, but they're not trying to win a Super Bowl, if that makes sense. Like, they're rebuilding. They know what they're doing. But that's honestly all I had for these trades and shit like that. Let's scroll through here and see if I can find some more stuff that happened. Honestly, I don't think anything else recently happened that was big. Shaquille Griffin, I mean, yeah, he's pretty good. I like him. There's really not much to talk about that, but I appreciate y'all for tuning into the channel. Drop your comments down below on what y'all feel, how y'all feel about that stuff. And yeah, peace out. Talk to y'all boys tomorrow or whenever new news comes out. No, I'm going to react to the NBA. Not react, but talk to you about the NBA.